again. My name is Gabe Zollner. You know, Obama broke away from the T's for a little while yesterday, and he gave a speech about what's going on in Egypt and what he intends to do and what he intends not to do. He's a little bit, I think, perplexed and frustrated as to why both sides are accusing him of the violence that's taking place in that part of the world. Personally, I think both sides are absolutely correct. The problem that we're having in the Middle East is that you can't bestow what we think is democracy on people that have lived under tyrannical rule for centuries. It doesn't work. Obama and the Secretary of State at that time, Hillary Clinton, and her sidekick, Huma Abedin, pretty much set the entire Middle East on fire. They did nothing to quell and to try to bring Egypt under control. They actually fanned the flames of the Arab Spring, which helped have the president that was there for 30-some-odd years removed. That's President Mubarak. And who replaced him? Well, an ex-convict, Mohammed Morsi. And what did Morsi promise to do once he got sworn into office? Well, he said that he's going to turn Jerusalem into the capital of Egypt, and he also said he's going to free the blind sheik, which is what I think Benghazi was all about. But anyway, it's a different story. Now, you've got a country that's in turmoil right now. The military removed Mohammed Morsi because Mohammed Morsi, instead of bringing democracy to that part of the world, he was trying to bring Sharia law. And the one group of people that were suffering incredibly are the Coptic Christians. And I believe the Shiite for a certain extent as well, because the Brotherhood is Sunni. You know who else was Sunni? Barack Hussein's papa was Sunni. And personally, I think so is Barack Hussein Obama. But that's a different story as well. So now, what you've got is you've got a president that was elected, and he didn't do what he said he was going to do, which is to bring democracy. What he tried to do was implement Sharia law. And the people in Egypt just aren't ready for Sharia law. So what ended up happening was the military removed Mohammed Morsi from power. And then the Brotherhood, who have been underground for over 30 years in Egypt, they tasted power once again, and they're doing everything they can to retain that power. No different than what happened in Libya. Barack Hussein Obama had our Air Force attack Libya to get rid of Muammar Gaddafi, because he got rid of the Brotherhood I don't know how many years ago, but now they're back in power. One of the main driving forces that I believe makes Obama do what he's doing, which is providing weaponry to the Syrian rebel freedom fighters. What are they comprised of? Well, they're Al-Qaeda, they're the Mujahideen, they're the dredges of the Middle East. And he wants to have them do his dirty work because he can't do it again, because he knows that Congress would be all over him if he tried to attack Bashar al-Assad the way he attacked Gaddafi. So what we have here is we've got a situation where the Brotherhood is now back in control of Libya. Obama is doing whatever he can to put them back in control of Syria. They did have control in Egypt for a very short period of time. What's the only one stabilizing force in Egypt right now? Well, the military. And what did Obama say he's going to do? He said he's going to defund them. He's no longer going to provide them with any money. Plus, they're not going to participate in planned war games as they had scheduled to have done next month. So, at the same time, he sent two Republican, egomaniac, spotlight-driven senators to Egypt. And their mission was, well, to see if they could convince the military to release Mohammed Morsi and put him back into power. You have to ask yourself a question. Why would two Republicans be asked to do that? And why would they have done it? Well, the answer to the second question is they're egomaniacs. And especially McCain, he'll do anything to get in front of the spotlight. And Obama selected 2 Republicans to show the American people the power and control that he has over the Republicans. Otherwise, it wouldn't have made any sense. He could have sent Chucky Schumer, and he could have sent that nutcase, Nancy Pelosi. But anyway, if Obama defunds the Egyptian military, there's no doubt that civil war will break out in that part of the world. Is that part of his initial plan? No. But you know what people do when a plan falls apart? They regroup and they do what they need to do to try to achieve their own personal objectives. His are clear as a bell, I think. And it's one world order. And that one world is under Islam. You think not? We'll see. But I have no doubt that Obama is, as both sides in Egypt accuse him of, being totally responsible for the chaos, the mayhem, and the loss of life that's taking place in that part of the world. What do you think? I told you what I think.